Hey everyone, this is me, and I'm super erratic with my posting, but not that any. Just wanted to have a real talk with you. I'm gonna do it while I just had my lunch, even though it is 11:45 a.m. Um, and I'm gonna have some dessert while I talk to you. My favorite chocolate ever. Yeah, I just came to the realization that I'm just so done with diet culture and constantly trying to change my body and striving for something better and better and better. You know, it's been about, I started really working out in 2024. Like before that, I work out here and there, but I really started going to the gym and training and everything 2024. And it was more for me like something to look forward to. It was more of like a mental thing rather than, wanting like physical results, right? I mean, of course, we all have that like before and after goal thing going on, but it never was the main thing. For me, it was like, I want something to do for myself. I want to push myself. I want to feel stronger, etc. Because I was very lethargic. I still am. But little by little by little, as I started consuming content about working out and going to the gym and lifting and all that, I realized my goals started shifting. So it started becoming more about aesthetics and lowering body fat percentage, and upping my muscle mass or whatever. And it just became really obsessive to the point where I was like taking before and after photos like every day. I was taking photos of my body and then like comparing it, and then getting on like the what do you call it, like the body composition scale, where if I was like 0.2% higher in body fat, like I was going crazy. I was losing my mind and really scrutinizing myself and being like, oh, I need to eat better, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? The thing is, for me, like my weight never changed. It's been the exact same since I've started. I think I actually gained like 2 more pounds, but it's more like muscle mass because I've been working out for so long and like really pushing myself in the gym and all that. But yeah, so like to what extent am I willing to change myself anymore? This is so good. I haven't let myself have chocolate like this in freaking forever. So just letting myself eat and not count calories is, I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit guilty, but it feels so good. So fucking good. I'm like savoring it. But yeah. So I'm telling myself I'm not gonna diet anymore. Mind you, it's like, I went sugar-free for a little bit and my skin cleared up and I could see like my inflammation really going down. And to some extent I look snatched and all that, but I just don't want to do this stuff anymore. Like, I want to live my life outwardly. Like, I don't want everything to be about me anymore. You know, I'm in a 12-step program. And for those of you who don't know, it's like in 12 steps, it's mostly about but checking keeping your selfishness in check and trying to be more of service to people. And I feel like I don't do that. Like, my whole life is just about me, like, worrying about myself 24/7. I mean, it's not always about weight, but you know what I mean? And so I just want to kind of be more in service. I want to create, you know. I think my purpose in life is to be a creator and inspire people via creating, like, my art. I'm also an online SW. I'm not going to say the word here because I don't know if they'll shadow ban me or whatever they call it. But, you know, I love creating even through there. I like making a difference for people that consume my content. And I want to do that more instead of just be in my head and constantly try to fix things about myself. Like, I don't think at this point it is, I wouldn't say I have an ED, but my thinking is very much not right. Like, it's always black or white. Like, I'm either completely locked in or I have completely fallen off the wagon. And that's what I do. I binge and then I'll get back on the wagon for like 2 weeks and then I'll binge again. And I'm sick of that cycle. I want equilibrium. I want peace in the noggin. You know what I mean? And yeah, I was just thinking, like, I've done every single diet that's out there. And I was really trying to stick to it. You know, the last thing that I did was the last diet. Actually, no, this was the last diet that I did. It was like the carnivore diet last year. And it got my resting heart rate like so high to the point where like my anxiety, like I was feeling palpitations. And you know what? It also doesn't, my chocolate is melting. So good. That was, anyway. Yeah, so the carnivore diet, it like went against my principles because I don't want to hurt animals. Like, yeah, meat is delicious, blah, blah, blah. You can even say, to some extent, we might need more. I definitely know that, you know, I was vegan also. I went on the vegan diet for a while, for like a whole year. And then I felt like I was having some deficiencies. And so perhaps we do need a little bit of animal product in our body. Who knows? I don't know the answer to it all. I mean, there's, you know, people that are vegan that are thriving too. There's people that are carnivore that are thriving. But I'm guessing it's not the same mindset as me, you know? I do it more for selfish reasons. And I'm just sick of it. So, starting today, I am going to eat whatever I want. I think I'm going more towards like, I don't want to call it a diet, intuitive eating is not necessarily a diet, but I want to be more aware of my hunger cues, of my cravings as well, and be more aware of what's happening in my brain, because a lot of the times whenever I binge, it's because, I'm overwhelmed and I want to numb it. That's exactly what I did with alcohol as well. And see how it goes for now. Just give my body a break. Like, my body is amazing, I was like looking at myself today in the mirror and I'm like, this is like a perfect body, Objectively, it's not too skinny, it's not too big, not that there's anything wrong with that. But it's just right for me. Like, why am I trying to, let's just, cinch the waist, make the butt bigger or whatever, make my arms more muscular? Like, why? Why am I doing that? And so I ended up like, there's this specific subreddit that I'm a part of. And it's very motivating. I started off wanting to only look at the fitness portion of it, but then all the befores and afters, all the calorie counting, all the protein intake, all of that, like, kind of started shifting my way of thinking, and I just don't want that anymore. So I'm unsubscribed to it, and I'm trying to be more aware of how, like, advertisements and society and consumerism is like promoting changing our body constantly, and trying to realize that this is not about me. This is a bigger thing that's going on in the world. People are doing this to benefit themselves rather than wanting to benefit me. And I'm not saying it's all like that, So yeah, starting today, I'm just gonna eat whatever I want. Of course, I'm not gonna like if I'm full, I'm gonna stop, but I'm gonna be more mindful. I think that's what I'm gonna look at. And there's a part of me that's terrified, because I'm like, what if I just like balloon? Because if I've been trying to control my weight this whole time and I didn't even lose anything, just actually, like, I didn't even lose nothing, I like gained a lot of muscle. But if I'm doing that, then if I completely just let go of the reins, like, if I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna gain weight, and it's scary, but I have to let my body do its thing. And I'm gonna still work out, because I think it really helps my brain. And I'm so proud of myself whenever I am lifting heavier or I'm just moving my body. And I'm not just gonna focus on lifting anymore, because I realized that I've kind of, like, my body's sick of like lifting and going to the gym and using the same machines and doing the same like thing that I've been doing for the past 2 years. So I'm gonna mix it up and I'm gonna do things that I actually enjoy. So dance classes, yoga. Yoga is so good. And yeah, like I'm not a big Pilates person. I never enjoyed it. I don't find it to be as like mentally stimulating as like a yoga session. And for some reason, yoga is kind of like not the trend anymore, but Pilates is, so everyone's doing that. And so I wanted to get on the Pilates wagon, and I've realized I don't like it. It's not really my thing. I love yoga more. It's slower. I tend to get more locked in my brain, in my head. Like the meditative part of yoga is so good for me. So maybe I'll do that. I'll walk more. I don't swim, but there's like a water Zumba thing that I really want to go to. Hopefully it's not at the deep end of the pool, because that's going to be an issue. But yeah, I'm just going to do things that bring me joy. I'm sick of restricting myself. I'm sick of doing all of that. I'm done. I'm done being critical of myself. I'm just sick of it. So yeah, I had a quesadilla with roast beef, tiny little bit of salad, because I tend to have bowel movement issues. So hopefully that helps. And I had a little bit of chocolate. And I feel so complete. I feel so satisfied. So we'll see how this goes, this journey. And yeah, talk to you soon.